As St. Kitts and Nevis winds down the celebratory activities commemorating the 42nd anniversary of independence, there remains an important issue that has gone on for too long and demands resolution well before the next independence celebratory engagements. In the context of the country's national symbols, one glaring piece of information remains missing since independence. Others have had their due recognition for designing the flag and for writing the national anthem. But in St. Kitts and Nevis, who penned the nation's motto, "Country above self," remains a mystery. For many years, however, one man has come forward, making a persistent claim. He is Rudy Griot, a crictian who has made contributions to culture and carnival, among other things. In more recent times, former Deputy Prime Minister Sam Conde has been assisting Rudy in his quest for recognition. But so far, official sources have said no official records could be found on his claim submissions from the original public invitation from government to submit inputs for the national symbols. Mr. Conde believes the matter could be resolved by the current administration using appropriate procedures. Conde and Griot commented on the motto, one of the region's most quoted mottos, a motto affixed to the coat of arms.
Country about self. I mean, everybody country about self. I mean, we have to establish this thing and put it to rest that this thing is the art. I mean, this is not rocket science. I mean, this could be done, you know?
So the matter can be resolved.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of devising a procedure.
Exactly.
For it to be done.
Right. And we have suggested a procedure. If the government has another procedure, they could do it, or anybody else for that matter. But we believe that this is where we are. You know, I am convinced that this is Rudy the author. Nobody else tell me anything that made me different. Nobody else could say somebody else submitted it. I mean, the fact that somebody said, well, suppose has said it. I mean, that is not, you know, proven. That somebody sent me to something to say that could be, it came from the Rotary motto, but that is not satisfactory. And, you know, what Dr. Simmons told me, that Sir Kennedy, that during the discussion, they were saying they're going to use the flag, and then somebody said, put on country for self. Well, that really is not satisfactory either, respectfully, you know, that's not how your country comes by its motto. And so nobody has given, everybody trying to give me an answer. Nobody has given me any satisfaction. The only thing I believe is what Rudy told me. And the government could see whether, it could find out if that is true. I mean, we must have somebody who could say, somebody else did it, or who else did that, and who else did it. Nobody has been able to say that. There was a submission, nobody has been able to say that.
Would you address this issue because it's going to come up again? Your documentation. What happened to your documentation?
Yeah.
You yourself don't have the evidence.
Yeah.
What happened to it? Well, what happened to it is that I left in 1980. I left the country in 1980, and we were living at East Street at the time. And my brother, since then, had left East Street and went up to Boardwalk. And naturally, when you're moving, probably clean out the place, throw out stuff and all that kind of, you know, those things. That is probably what would have happened then. But naturally, during this 79, 80, 78, 79 kind of period in 78, you weren't thinking about making any copies either, for preservation or anything. All you're thinking is, the call came out, you submitted your idea, and if you win, you win. If you lose, you lose. You know, that was the atmosphere at the time. I mean, and when I heard it being used while I was away, because I left in 80, I wasn't here for independence either. But when I heard it and saw it being used and so on, I just felt that sense of pride of knowing that, well, you know, the country was now using something that I submitted. It's true that no recognition was given, but no official recognition, that is. Nobody said, well, you know, we end up using or adopting your quote, I mean, your motto or anything. No, I did not get that kind of thing from anyone. And so,
Meanwhile, Mr. Greer recently submitted a notarized letter to the Cabinet Secretary in which he identifies himself as the writer of the motto, Country Above Self, outlining the period of submission, indicating that he has been seeking redress with the assistance of Mr. Sam Condor for the past 17 years to be formally recognized as the author of the motto. Glenn Bart reporting for SK Newsline.